Hey guys. Okay, I'm going to try something I've never tried before. I just saw it on a picture on Facebook, and figured I'd give it a shot. Take you guys along with me. Basically what we're going to do is make a little can, a little cooker that is quick and easy with just shit you got laying around your house, and even with the improper tools like a Liberty, which does not need to be here right now. I don't have tin snips, so I did start cutting on that just to see if I could with these. Basically this is just a regular soup can, and we're going to go ahead and continue cutting. And it makes a nasty cut. If you have tin snips, this would be a lot easier, but this will work in a pinch, and we'll see how much blood I draw in the process. Tin snips would be optimal. If you had power, you could obviously use a little Dremel or something like that, but obviously if you're resorting to this, you don't have power. So we're going to go just a couple more like that. The first cut is the hardest, and then you're going to cut your tongue right off, little girl. Getting it back in there. We're going to continue going on, and you know, using it this way, it's going to bend the crap out of it. But I figured we can kind of remold it once we're done. We'll see how that goes. I'm going to finish cutting this. I'll be back in a few. Alright, I will tell you this. With just a pair of wire dikes, this is not easy, and you can see the demolishing I'm doing to this can. But the reason I'm still trying it is because if I needed it, these are the tools at my disposal without using power. So we're going to try it. So where was I? A little bit more here. Okay. Trying to strip off some of the paper. Now I actually use the paper as some of the tinder. Don't see why not. Utilize what you got, right? Look at the mess I made of this can. So we're going to try and turn something out of it, or turn it into something. We'll see. You never know until you try. Okay, now if she doesn't steal my paper, Liberty, no, no. Alright, so there's the mess I'm left with. So now we are going to try and keep my dog away from stealing my supplies. And we are going to, no! See, she got a little bit. She's horrendous. Alright, basically we're just going to kind of open it up like this. Now the picture I saw, they obviously did a much nicer job. But we're going to try and make this to where it'll work. Like I said, I've never, got it back. Never done it. So, of course, now this one's all slobbered over. So I don't know how well that'll work. Now, what we're going to do is use a little bit of aluminum foil and beat the dog with it. Beat the dog, beat the dog, beat the dog. Go away. And we're going to try and make a little tray down inside there. And of course, because of the little rough edges and all that stuff, it really wants to puncture through. That shouldn't be a problem. We should still be able to get a little fire in there. Just curious if I'm going to need to make a rack. Yeah, probably will. I could probably stand these up a little bit to fit my canteen cup. No, I'll have to make a rack. Yeah, we'll make a rack. We'll figure that out here in a minute. Probably using a coat hanger, something like that. Should work. We'll see. So, first things first. A little drinky, of course. And now, let's get a fire going. This is my EDC bag. So the bag goes with me everywhere. Since I only work 6 miles from home, I don't need a lot of water. And in the vehicles I have a lot of water, so either way I've got drinking water if need be. Where's my fire starting stuff? There it is. All right, got it. Get. All right, again, alcohol soaked cotton swabs. Nothing like it. Works the best in my opinion. Okay, we got those. Then we got just some grass that I found right over here. Just tore it up like I did in the last video. And we're going to cut it up a bit. Make smaller sections because I don't need these big ones. Especially with a little tiny stove like this. So I don't know if you guys can see that, but you'll get the gist of it once I'm going here. It's just starting a fire. You all started fires, I'm sure. So we're gonna throw a little bit of that in there. First, I'm going to break it up, make it a little more fire accepted, if you will. Just like so. Now, no, everybody, you're not going to want to try that in a second. Let's go ahead and get this thing a-rocking. I love this thing. I wish I could find where to buy more. Somebody sent this to me and it is perfect. Now, like I say in a lot of my videos, you see a lot of people sparking like that, right? Well, if I was to do that here, I can knock this thing all the way over. I like to draw back. Might just have gotten it. Oh, hell. Oh, he's still playing. So let that get going a little bit better, and then we'll throw on a little bit more wood, just like that. Now let's see what happens. Bigger pieces of metal or wood get going. Then we'll go ahead and work on. Actually, we need to work on that while we're waiting. We're going to need something to support that canteen pot. So let's go ahead and cut ourselves up some grates. Get that to stay on there. Like 4 should do it. Liberty, you are zero help. Zero help. Move. Alright, so we're starting to get her going now. A little piece there. Like I said, I've never tried this. I just saw a picture of it. Figured I'd come home and give it a shot. Seems to be at least holding some flameage, but we will time it. I've got 1 cup of water right here that I will put in the canteen cup, and we will see how long. I got my phone over here. We will see how long it takes to boil a cup of water on this little system, just for the hell of it. Most of your little MRE stuff and your freeze-dried foods, you're only going to be really needing a cup or so of water. And that's pretty much the gauge of how quickly something will start up. So I'm trying to get a decent little fire in this thing. And I think we're about got it. Liberty, come here. I need that. Come here. Come here. Liberty. She's to grab the case to my fire starter. Come here. Oh, shit. Alright. Get away. Now you're starting to really irritate me. Oh my God. What age do they mellow out? She's already 7, 8 months old by now? Really? I still have to deal with her shit? That prepper, can you answer that? Now I lost my striker, but I'll find that. Oh, now you've done it. She went and spilled my drink. And now she's drinking it up. That's bad. Okay, well, I think you can see we do have an established fire. We are going good. We're going to let all that get going good, and I'll bring you guys right back. Okay, we're back. We got a pretty decent established little fire there. We're going to try and go on a little bit on the sides, because once we put this canteen on there, it's going to be hard to add to it. We also don't want to smother it. So, let's see how we're sitting. She's eating the ice cubes from the drink she spilled. A little biatch. Now we're just going to try and make a little stand, or a little grill that will hold the cup. Which I think that'll work just fine. The one thing I think I didn't look at in that picture was they had to have put some holes in the bottom of this, because it seems like it's probably not getting enough oxygen from underneath. And so we got her going again, and we can just keep it going, and then we'll bust out the water and give it a shot. I may have to chop down some of this, just break it off into little pieces like that, and that might help a little bit. Getting it going. Right there. I think we're pretty good now. I think we're going to keep burning. All three of these are going. Throw that one more right there. And I think we're going to be good. So, now, first off, let's grab our phone and get to the timer. This way then. It is, you have to trust me, 144. Just turned 144. Let's put 1 cup of water in here. Okay, and you can see it's not hot. Now, let's see how long it takes to boil. And I'll show you the time again. See if I can pull it up. 144. You see that? 144. And we will see. Bring you guys back in a few. Okay, so I wanted to show you. It's 148 right now. See that right here? And although we don't have a full boil, if you know anything about pathogens, then once you hit the point where you're seeing them bubbles at the bottom, that water is now basically safe to drink. It is at least 146 degrees, and I think that's what it needs to kill pathogens. Don't trust me on that. I don't remember off the top of my head, but we're only 4 minutes in, and for something being made with a soup can, which I've got some feelings that, Liberty, don't you even touch that phone. I got a few ideas that you know, if I was to do this again, I don't know I'd even use the aluminum foil. I think I would have cut the can down like I did. I would have cut some holes in the bottom, even a couple slices, so get some air up through the bottom, you know. And I think it would have burned hotter. Would have been easier to start, because right now it's restricted on airflow. But we're starting to get bubbles, as you can see. I'll bring you back when it's a rolling boil. Okay, this is a good rolling boil, and we are at, see if I can see the time here, 1:57. So that's what, 13 minutes? Now, let me explain to you that I think that time could have been reduced a great amount had I put holes in the bottom of this thing. But I just went off the picture that I saw and wanted to give it a shot. But as you can see, we've got a good hardcore rolling boil. So that's my take. Next time, maybe I'll try it with cutting some holes in it. And I'm going to pick me up some what do you call them? Snips. Some sheet metal snips. There you go, guys. It's not always as easy as it looks. Talk to y'all later.